Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I haven't done a video on this channel for a few weeks. It's been kind of hectic. I lost my father-in-law, and my father's been in and out of the hospital, as well as some other people that we're looking out for. And, of course, it's free agent frenzy in the NFL as the NFL league year got in. And my main channel, that is my focus, is the Dallas Cowboys. I've found a great niche for me and something that I'm very, very passionate about. But I've been seeing, let me explain to you. I've been actually doing YouTube for 9 years now. 9 years. And on this channel, which started in 2018, I'm closing in on 72 million views, which is just unbelievable to me. My original channel has about 20 million views on it. So I'm getting close to that 100 million view mark, which is insane when I think about it. And my YouTube journey has been incredible. I have created some lifelong friends. In fact, most of the people that I'm closest to have been people that I've actually met through YouTube. And I would not trade any of the work that I have done here on YouTube for anything. It has been fantastic. My daughter is the one that really got me into YouTube. She was one of the early YouTubers, and I remember her being in high school saying that she was going to move to California. And I'm like, okay, you're going to go from the East Coast to the West Coast. And I'm like, how are you going to do that? And she's like, through YouTube. Okay. And I remember when she was early in her YouTube journey and she had friends in California. I'm like, how does she have friends in California? Because I was so naive. I didn't understand social media and the power of the internet. Hence, now I'm knee deep in it with 4 channels, 5 channels. I'm not sure exactly how many I have anymore. Be that as it may, what I've learned, the most important thing that I've learned on YouTube is you only get out of it what you put into it. And I've seen some videos and some people that try and tell you that YouTube is on easy mode and, quit your day job and things like that. And what I will say to you is a lot of times you think that you've made it. You get a video that just goes off. And maybe you have, an average of a couple hundred views or 1,000 views on a video. And then you've got that viral video that just goes to the roof. And I remember on my day job channel when I was trying to get that channel monetized. And I kept putting video after video after video. And we get a couple hundred views here and, so on. But it was just like trying to get to being monetized on it was just impossible, it seemed. And at the time, I was doing videos about the price of lumber because lumber was going through the roof. And there was one video that all of a sudden that just went boom, got like 120,000 views on it. And I think still to this day, that's probably the most watched video on that channel. And that one video was what got that channel actually monetized. And it's great because I've got about 5,000 subscribers on it and things, and I post videos on it from time to time. But what happens when you stop posting is the views stop going. There's a few. The channel may make about $30 or $50 in a month, if I put 1 or 2 videos on it. But it's kind of like it's forgotten. Because what happens with YouTube is you get into a groove. YouTube has to get used to you and understanding what you're doing in order for them to promote you. Now, right now, YouTube is looking for the next big things. And so they're promoting a lot of smaller channels to check and see how they respond. And if they, go viral and they can see what they do to follow it up, they will continue to push those channels out. And the thing is doing YouTube is almost like being a crackhead. And by that I mean is you get high off of that incredible video that just takes off. And from that point on, you think this is how it's going to be all the time. You think I've arrived. I am now a guru. I know what I'm doing here, and so on. But what you'll find out is that video will go up and it'll take you up here, and then steadily you'll come back down to earth. And I remember on my main channel that happening, that I had a period of about 2 months where everything was just like boom. Every video was like 10, 15,000 views. The people in my niche, I was just blowing their numbers away. And I'm like, wow, I'm finally, one of the big guys here, and thought that that's how it was always going to be. But after about 2 months, it went back down. And watching some of these YouTubers that seemingly are hitting this. See, the thing is people think if you get a viral video, you might get a viral video that's a couple 100,000 or millions of views and stuff on there. That's great. But you're better off if you're a channel that's consistent. Here's the thing. I put out a lot of videos. I'm a Dallas Cowboy YouTuber, and there's always content. I am kind of like the update guy, which is good because I spend less time having to edit videos. I will be anywhere, and I will use my cell phone because there's breaking news on the Cowboys or in the NFL, and I'll get it uploaded, and it rides the wave of the news. On average, for the times on this channel, it averages about 4,800 views per video. It's not bad. I mean, some of them are going to have a little bit less, some of them are going to have some more, but in general, I should expect around 4,800 views per video. And see, that's better than having that one viral video. I don't want to mention people by name, but there was a delivery person who I've been kind of on the sidelines just watching because I knew exactly what was going to happen. Watching all of a sudden this channel, boom, the viral video. And of course, YouTube will play it up and run with it to see how it goes. But the channel went up and the person thought, I have arrived and I have made it. And then, of course, started basically saying that now they are a YouTube expert and selling different plans, shout outs, and her channel reviews now and things like that. And the reality is there is no rhyme or reason on why YouTube is successful and not. And the reality is when you hit that, you think you got it, but YouTube gives no F's. That's why consistency is key in YouTube. And don't get discouraged because I've got my cooking channel, which I'll do some videos that do really, really well, but I don't have enough time to constantly keep the content on it to get it monetized. Life gets in the way. And understand that don't go into YouTube because you're looking at the money. I never thought I would make money at YouTube. It's not why I started doing it. I enjoyed putting out my opinion and sharing some of the things that I did. And my passion for it was the reason I did it. If you are doing it solely for the money, if you're saying, I've got to make a career of this, and I've got to figure out, how I'm going to pay my rent through YouTube, the passion for your YouTube videos isn't going to be there. It's going to be, I'm just driving to make money. I'm going to clickbait more. I'm going to try and, sell shit that I don't believe in. And that comes through to your fans that feel like you're getting over on them. And the thing that person constantly kept doing, and it's the reason why her videos started taking off, because everybody wants to know, is there money in YouTube? And you're constantly saying, monetization update, monetization, and it's, after a while, it gets old. What is the content that I want to see? Who are you? What is your value add to me in my life? If you can't answer that, for me, I can say I have people who love me and I got people who hate me. So I've got Eagle fans that want to come in and troll me. That's what they enjoy doing. That's the value add of trying to make me feel bad of being a Cowboy fan and the failure of it. Value add, I'm an older person that relates to a lot of older people that we may not want to watch some of these young such and suches and, gaming channels and stuff like that. And so that's my niche and my audience. It's almost like we're getting together and hanging out at a sports bar. We're friends. And that's what you have to realize with YouTube, is building your community of people that hopefully like you. And that's why they come, or I guess in some regards, hate you. I get all these emails from 49er and Eagle fans that come through and basically go, ha ha, your team stinks. You read the comments in there and they think you're an idiot, and this, that, and the other. Well, here's the thing about YouTube. YouTube does not care if somebody loves you or hates you. The only thing they care about is that they're watching you. Because the amount of views that they have, the numbers, are where they're able to sell advertising. For whatever reason, as long as it's within their guidelines and it's not gambling or something that's dangerous to individuals or hate speech, they can make money off of it. And that's why they're here. So that's my words for the day about being a YouTuber. It's easy to get flustered. And after you've had that success, you then wonder, what am I doing wrong? And it's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just, that's the way the algorithms work. But if you don't do the content and get enough of it out there, you're never going to have a chance. And that's the best advice that I can give to you of what I've learned over the last 9 years in YouTube. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate you.